Okay, so the book I did my report on is I'm Alfonso Jones by Tony Medina. It is a graphic novel directed at kids 7th through 12th grade. It is about a kid that the first page, without any no words, no pretext, no nothing. You see the first page, you see a kid being shot in the middle of a store. So it was kind of shocking, even though I've done my research before I picked this book, that was on the first page. You see movies do that, but it was kind of interesting to see a book do that. And as you keep reading, the book is about a kid named Alfonso. He lives in the Bronx. His mother is Dominican. His dad is African American. His dad is getting ready to get let out of prison because he was exonerated from DNA evidence. Alfonso's a good student. He's going to be in a play. He's going to be in Hamlet. And his mom is getting ready to throw a huge party to welcome back his dad. So he goes out with one of his friends to go shopping for a suit. And a police officer mistakes the hangers he is holding as a gun and shoots and kills him. The next thing you see is Alfonso on a train, and he has no idea why he's there. You can see the bullet holes in him, but he does not know why he's there. He is on a train with other people who've also been killed by police brutality. And as the book goes on, they tell their stories while Alfonso's trying to figure out why he's there. He doesn't have any memory of being shot and killed. About middle way through the book, he realizes and he starts getting memories about how he died. And he starts coming to terms with his being in the afterlife. But you also see the other side of it and see his family and friends grieving and going through the whole process of watching their friend die and going through the funeral and how to live on without him. And so I chose as my lesson, I am in math, I chose to show the students a graph of incarceration rates and crime. And this is based off of race. They will take a ruler and draw 2 lines through it and they'll find their ordered pairs, find the rate of change, and the end goal is to find the slope. But it's also to show the connection between incarceration rates and crime rates and the difference between the two. And how, since the graph shows from 1990 to 2000 and shows how certain races, crime has gone down, but incarceration has gone up. And Chapter 8 in our book talks about including all of our students in our lessons. And I think that's important to keep in mind with my community that I teach in. A lot of my students' parents are incarcerated, have been incarcerated. They live with other family members because their parents or grandparents or aunt and uncles are incarcerated, or they have been arrested themselves. And I think it's something that is very big in my community and that a lot of students can easily relate to, if not personally, like 1 degree of separation can understand. So I chose to do this book because of that reason. And I also think that bringing it into math and showing the economics and prison growth and rate of change is important because I think it makes the book make a little bit more sense, but it also makes their day-to-day life maybe make a little bit more sense. When I was thinking about doing it, I felt like it might be a little controversial to do, and maybe some parents might not like it. So I did have a hard time figuring out a math lesson to do that wouldn't be super offensive, I guess, to any of my parents, or a kid go home and complain about. But I would highly recommend this book. It's very long, but it doesn't have a lot of words, and there's actually some pages that have like none. So it's a really easy read for your students, even those that are struggling, and even those that don't really like reading. They might love it, because I don't feel like reading a graphic novel is the same as reading like a chapter book. So they might get them to enjoy reading a little bit more. But that is my book, and that is my lesson, and thank you for listening.